What's going on, everybody? We're here, back with a brand new episode of Umineko When They Cry. What's up, everyone? We had yet the first Twilight murders happen once again, but in a very unique case. A series of 6 locked room murders, consisting of Kinzo, Kumasawa, Kanon, Genji, Kanon, and Shannon, who all died within their own respected rooms with the key to the next room which someone else died in, and the circle continued until it was eventually complete with Kanon's death in the chapel with his key going to Shannon's parlor. Which is a very interesting mystery that Badwar and his new ally, Virtuia, who also explained to Badwar how basically magic is kind of like... It's hard to describe magic, but what it is essentially, the scenes we keep on seeing from episode 2 and in this episode specifically, is that we have no idea how it works. We don't know how magic works, but it does give us results at the end of it. Like, example in episode 2, Goda, Shannon, and George went into a room together, some stuff happened, and the result was they all were found dead by the rest of the family. So what magic essentially is kind of like science. It's how, like, you turn on a light switch. Like, you don't exactly know how a light switch works, but it still turns on a light. It's that kind of principle, which is very interesting to know about. And someone commented down below that I should use this kind of method to figure out what exactly happened in the previous magical scenes. Now, what they suggested was I should focus on the Beatrice versus Virgilia fight, which all I got from that, I took a cursory work at it. Basically, basic concepts of that fight was Kumasawa, who was Virgilia, no magic, no anything. We know it was Kumasawa for a fact, was attacked by someone. And at the very end of it, Kumasawa was tricked by some attack or something else and ended up dying, pretty much, is all we know. But what I really used the tool for was the scene within Goda, George, and Shannon's scene within Natsushi's room. In which, basically, the results we got from that scene was that Goda was blocking the door. We know that for a fact since the family tried to open up the door and Goda's body was blocking it. He was blocking the door from some attacker, right? And we know via Shannon's shield, like Shield of Love or whatever, that she died trying to protect George, which is the basic concept of that thing. Which we can also apply to, like, the other scenes, such as Kanon trying to protect Jessica from episode 2. What is the basics of, Kanon pulling out a sword from his arm? Basically, it tells us that Kanon died fighting to protect Jessica. I feel like that's what the tool is breaking down the basics of what happened without any magic. So basically, Kanon died fighting, trying to protect Jessica. His body was gone, that is true, so we don't know if he died in that room specifically. But Jessica, for sure, died in that room since we did see her body eventually. So, the same thing with Nanjo and Kumasawa, who supposedly died in the servant room, but their bodies were gone when we went into there in episode 2. All there was just blood and a couple of letters. So, take that as you will. So it's a very interesting tool, which I'm probably going to go back on, like, in between episodes to see more magical scenes and try and dissect them using that kind of tool. Like, see what are the basic concepts of those scenes and how it applies to, like, reality and all that. But, also, two commenters thankfully remind me that yes, Kinzo was mentioned to have 6 toes within episode 1, which led to him becoming the head of the Ushiro Mira family, and the fact that the portrait was put up 2 years while Battle Warrior was still within the family. So thank you so much for reminding me about that. There's a lot of information, and I'm honestly trying my best, guys. I did write those down within my notes. I've written down pretty much everything we know so far. Well, as much as I can, commit to, like, notes, like every single murder from, like, episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3 right now into my Umineko notes. I'm trying to keep all that tracked. I'm trying to write down, like, the most important red troops, like there's only 18 people on the island and all that. So guys, I am trying to keep track of a lot of stuff because this game's fucking thick. This game it's a big one. So I am trying my best. I hope you guys understand that, but human fallacy and all that. But what I want to explain to you is my theory about the 6 locked room murder. So, here's the facts we know, the red truths we know. 1. All 6 victims died instantly, aka, once they were attacked, they were incapable of doing actions, which is good to know. 2. They're all actually dead. Every single one of them, they're actually dead. They're not faking it. There's no, like, faked bodies or anything like that. Those are actually the people that died in those rooms. And 3, none of them were suicide. And 4th, Beatrice never said, in Red Truth, that all of them were homicides. So those 4 things are very important to keep in mind. So here's my theory I concocted. Beatrice never stated directly that those people were murdered in those rooms. She never stated that. She never once stated that in Red Truth that they died within those rooms. They were murdered in those rooms. So here's my theory. One of the 6 is the culprit. That's what I'm thinking right now. One of the 6 is the culprit right now. And here's how they did it. So, first of all, they murdered the 5 victims in a different location. Completely different location. Not in the parlor, not in their selected rooms, nothing like that. They were murdered somewhere else, then they were brought to their respective rooms. And since this culprit knew where all the keys were at, they were able to unlock the door, have the other key. Okay, so now here's the problem with this is, like, who's the first in this chain? If we find out who the first in the chain of these murders is, I feel like that would be, like, the smoking gun of this case. But right now we don't have that information, so I can only conjecture about it. But let's say the first person to be murdered would be Shannon. So Shannon's murdered. The culprit paints the magic circle on the door, right? They carry Shannon's body into there. Now they would have to put in the, what was it? The second floor room that Kumasawa was in. Inside the letter. So, here's the problem with this, though. Like, here's the problem with this theory, though. So they put the key within the letter, right? They put it in the parlor with Shannon's body, right? So, how would they kill Kumasawa? No, okay. No, I'm thinking that, okay. Okay, let's say, alright, here's... I'm conjecturing, yes, but so is Battleware, so I'm using Battleware's tactics. Let's say they killed the 6 people, brought their bodies to the rooms, they left the doors open, right? Since every one of the adults within the mansion was in the dining room, and the cousins were sleeping in the guest house, so they could just leave the door open, right? So they leave all the, like, marked doors with the magic circle open. They brought in the bodies. Then, one by one, they put in the, exact key that they used to unlock the door into a letter, place it next to the body, close. But how would they lock it again? No, master keys. No. Yes, they do have the master keys. That's right. Since they killed the 5 servants. Right? Yes, they would have the master keys, so they would be able to lock the doors with the master keys. And eventually the last one would probably be, like, I don't know, let's say the last one was Shannon's. Like, they Once they locked all the respective doors they could lock besides the chapel. That's very important to note. The chapel key is the only one that can open up the chapel. So they locked all the doors besides the chapel with the master keys, and they like... But how would they... Shit. How the hell would they lock the door to Shin's room, to the parlor, walk there, and throw in the master key? Once they locked it. Shit! Oh, this fucking locked room, dude. Oh, god damn it. How the hell would they do that then? Shit. That's the biggest problem with this fucking locked room mystery, is how they could have... Okay, I still am in the belief that the victims were murdered somewhere else. I still believe in that, because that would make sense. The problem is that last fucking master key, that last one, how would they lock the door and also be able to have the master key within that fucking room? How would they do that? How would they do that? Damn it! Oh, the fucking mysteries in this game, dude. God damn it, twisting my fucking head. Shit. Okay. Well, anyway, I still believe they were murdered somewhere else. The biggest question is obviously, one of them didn't die by homicide. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest clue we gained from that conversation with Beatrice. Is one of them didn't die by homicide. And to be perfectly honest, I feel like the person that fits the description most likely that wasn't killed by homicide would be Kinzo. Because Kinzo is the odd man out from this entire group, while everyone else was just, stabbed to death with the stake, most likely, right? Kinzo's fucking burnt to a crisp, right? So that could easily be he fell into the furnace. But which poses the question of who painted why did he paint the magic circle on the boiler room door if it wasn't a suicide? That's the thing. Maybe, just maybe, it was someone else that... Well, no, the thing is, who locked the door then? If it was an accident, who would lock the boiler room door? Who would lock it? Because Kinzo would be dead. The culprit would be dead, and he would have the chapel key within the letter. He put it in the letter for some reason, perhaps, which is possible. And, Kinzo didn't have a master key with him. He only had one key. He only had the chapel key. I remember that for sure. So he only had the chapel key. So who the hell would lock the door to the furnace room? Maybe there's someone else that's in on it. But no, it wouldn't be adults, because they were all in the dining room. They all have alibis. They were all watching each other. It could be one of the cousins that perhaps they went into the mansion, went to the boiler room, perhaps for some reason, don't know, don't ask me why, found Kinzo's body. Now, who had the boiler room key? It was Genji. Genji had the boiler room key with him. And all the master keys were already with the servants. Or were they? Damn it, we don't know the order. That's the thing. We don't know the exact order of who was killed when. That's the thing, too. This fucking game. Even when I think I have I have the perfect theory, it just shoots me in the fucking foot. Which just proves how good this writing is. It's able to make me twist and turn throughout these theories, but in the end, it makes me fucking break. This game's good, man. This game's really fucking good. But let's actually get into it, shall we, folks? Let's actually get into it. enough theorizing. Let's just get into it. When being besieged, your true enemy isn't so much the fear of unseen culprits, as it is keeping such fears alive for long periods of time. Maria got bored and started complaining that she wanted to watch TV. There was no TV in the lobby, so she decided to return to the cousin's room on the second floor. The adults probably wanted to make sure Maria wasn't left on her own. They told all the children to go to the second floor cousin's room. George, who was grief-stricken by the loss of his fiancée, led the cousins up to the second floor without any resistance. At first, Nanjo had been reading a book in the lobby, but when he noticed the relatives looking like they wanted to discuss something sinister, he said, "It seems I am in the way," and returned to his room on the second floor. Good man. Good man, Nanjo. Damn, it is wild. Shit.
ぼんやりしてるとそれ以上に眠気が来るぜ。
無理もないわよ。私たちは夕べ寝てないんだから。
Yeah, we were all yelling at each other.
きっちり24時間をここで籠城することになるだろう。無理をせず交代で仮眠する方が賢明かもしれんね。
そうですね。私と主人がここにおりますので、辛い方は無理せずお休みになってください。
相手はそれを期待してるかもしれないわよ。この人数では崩せなくても、いくらか減ったらその隙をついてくるつもりかも。
ここには7人いるわ。2人ずつ交代で3時間くらい休むとか。明日の朝は遠いわよ。今はまだ体力があるからいいけど、今夜は辛そうね。
Well, it'll be way easier to see, well, if someone's found dead within that hour kind of shift, we would know who would kill them.
せやな。眠いもんはおるか。無理せんと休んでや。
Hideyoshi looked around at everyone to see who wanted to sleep first, but no one volunteered. Everyone was just as tired, but no one was bold enough to go to sleep right away. Their fear of the unknown culprit was just as strong as their sleepiness.
おらんかいな。まあみんな無理はせんでな。
眠くなったらその時に考えるわ。確かに眠いけど、今はそういう気分じゃないの。
Can't wait to see some sleep-deprived hallucinations then, huh? As Ava spoke sharply, she reread the second letter from Beatrice, which had been found in the boiler room. That was right, okay. Beatrice had sent them 2 letters, which had repeatedly told them to solve the riddle of the epitaph. And she even provoked them by saying she'd give up her assets in the headship if they could solve it. Ava took out a notebook and opened it to a page with the epitaph copied onto it.
例の碑文ですか？
ええ。犯人の言いなりになるのは尺だけど、どうせ時間は腐るほどあるわ。退屈しのぎにはちょうどいいと思って。
悪くない時間つぶしだ。兄弟で仲良く挑戦してみようじゃないか。
借りてもいいかしら。もう少し大きく書き直すわ。夏日さん、もう少し大きな紙はないですか？
使用人室に紙くらいあるでしょう。取ってきます。
If you're trying to solve family riddle, isn't family game night just so much fun, especially with 5, 6 murdered people? Natsuhi immediately brought a blank B4 sheet of paper from the servant room. Kyrie borrowed Ava's notebook, wrote out the epitaph on the paper, and laid it out on the table. Then, everyone quickly peered down at it. They automatically formed a crowd. Also, I just remembered something that I caught. I was rewatching some videos, obviously, trying to take notes down and everything like that. But in episode 2, it's at the very end it's pretty much just Rosa, Maria, and Madour, right? After they return from the murder scene of supposedly Nanjo and Kumasawa, they return to the parlor, which earlier in that same episode, they unblocked the parlor door, right? They unblocked it, but here's an important detail. Here's a very, very important detail I noticed. So a lot of times in this game, the writing directly says someone unlocks a door or locks a door, right? But in episode 2, once they unblock the parlor door, once they go out, once they close the door, it is not mentioned once. I fucking double checked this. I'm not crazy, goddammit. There's no chicanery in this, goddammit. But I checked it so many times. It is never stated that Rosa locked the door. It is never stated that she did lock the door at all. And since the parlor door was already unblocked, they never did lock it. You know, the next location they go to the courtyard. They find Nanjo and Kumasawa's body within the courtyard. Then we have Genji that comes in from the kitchen, right? So in that time, Kinzo was still alive at this point. We know that for sure. He was in his study. Who else would be alive? The people we know, at least. Genji and Kinzo, pretty much, that we know about. So either of those two, most likely Genji, could have gone into the parlor and set down that letter that Bador found within the parlor, because Rosa never locked the fucking door. She never did. It was never mentioned once. Hell, when they went back to that door at the end of the episode, it's never mentioned that she unlocks the door. It is never mentioned that. It is never mentioned. So, obviously, I wrote that down, but that is such a big fucking thing. It's like, in the moment, you don't think of it, but when you look back, when you fucking look back and you see that, I could be completely wrong. I could have missed, like, maybe a single dialogue, like a single sentence. Maybe I missed it. Maybe. But if I fucking didn't, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I just wanted to mention that. Real quick before I forgot. So let's keep going.
話には聞いとったが、こら難儀な謎やな。何を言っとるのかさっぱりや。
私も一時頑張って挑戦したんだけれど、
分かってたらのこのこと金策には来ねえさ。何しろ10トンの黄金だからね。
真面目に読むのは初めてなんだけど、大雑把に言って3部分に分かれてるのかしら。
The journey, the keys and whatever.
昨夜から思っているが、桐江さんはだいぶ頭が切れるようだ。ひょっとすると私らでは解けなかった謎をいとも簡単に解いてしまうかもしれんね。
ああ、桐江は鋭いぜ。変な先入観を与えない方が面白い捉え方をできるかもしれないな。
そうね。桐江さん、率直にこの碑文を読んだ感想を聞かせてくれないかしら。
多分皆さんのお役には立てないと思うわ。みんな買いかぶりすぎよ。
いやいや、思いつきや適当でいいんだ。お前の話を聞かせてくれ。俺が悩んだ時はいつだってお前のヒントが助けてくれたんだからな。
あら、役に立ってたのね。今更だけど嬉しいわ。
よせやい。いつも感謝してるぜ。
仲がいいのね。羨ましいわ。
ぜひ私たちにもヒントを授けてほしいわ。いいのよ。どうせ時間つぶしなんだから、リラックスして。
Kyrie was disturbed at being praised so highly for something so strange. But they all had all the time in the world. Realizing that this was just a way to waste time, she decided to accept the role she'd been given.
きっと見当違いなことを言っちゃうと思うけど。じゃあ、私の考えで進めてみるわね。
Alright, let's hear it.
最初に言った大雑把に言って3部分に分かれるとはどういう意味かね。
そのままの意味よ。碑文はだいたい3つのパーツに分けることができると思うの。
I mean, yeah, there's the first part, which is trying to find the key. Then, once you find the key, you have to do the sacrifices. Then the third one is the rewards.
まず最初の、そこに黄金の鍵が眠るまでの5行。ここまでが鍵のありかを示した最初の部分。そして第10の番までの11行が黄金鏡そのものの場所を示した部分。そして残りの6行は黄金鏡にたどり着いてからの部分ね。
Yeah, beginning, middle, and
そう
end.
ですね。
Three-act structure.
鍵と黄金鏡、そして黄金鏡の宝の話の3つに区分けできますね。
その程度なら我々だって把握しているさ。鍵と扉、そして宝を示す3つの区分だ。
兄さん余計な口を挟まないで。キリエさんに自由な発想で発言してもらうのよ。
キリエ、続けてくれ。俺たちもそれについては同じ認識だ。それで
最初に出てくる懐かしき故郷というのはどういう意味なのかしら。
Beloved hometown. Yeah, it's an interesting way. Interesting thing to
普通に考えたらお父様の故郷を指すのかしら。懐かしきとわざわざ断るところを見るととても思い入れのある故郷のように思えるわね。お父さんは小田原の出身だったかしら。
生まれは確かに小田原だけど、お父様が懐かしむ故郷は多分小田原のことじゃないわ。それについては多分兄弟たちは全員同じ場所で認識してるわね。
そうね。多分小田原じゃないわね。聞いた話ではとても楽しい少年時代だったそうよ。
親父の人生で最大の不幸は多分後ろ宮家の当主にさせられたことだろうよ。
おそらくな。親父殿は後ろ宮家の当主になど本当はなりたくなかった。
それはどこなのかしら。そしてそこに鮎の泳ぐ川は
当時はあったんじゃないかしら。今はだいぶ開発が進んだでしょうから鮎はいなくなってるかもしれない。お父様が少年時代の当時に鮎がいたと言われると
川も一本ではないだろう。地理的な意味では我々もそれぞれにかなり調べたつもりだ。エヴァに至っては現地まで直接調べに行ったんじゃないかね。
あくまでも旅行としてよ。でも街並みは当時と完全に変わってる。何しろ戦争を挟んでるのよ。
Townscape, huh?
お父様がどこに住んでいたのかさえ正確な場所の把握は不可能よ。
I don't know. I have this weirdest idea in my head. I swear to God, if they say Himizawa, I swear to fuck. No, it can't be. There's no way.
多分お父様が自ら現地へ足を運んでも今となってはどこに住んでいたか特定できないでしょうね。
あちらさんも随分目覚ましく復興したって話だからな。
鮎の川と言われてはっきりとした地名は出ないの？
そりゃな、何しろ鮎だぜ。水がきれいな川に住むってんだから、それこそ心当たりの川は無数だったろうさ。親父が無邪気に鮎釣りをした小川もその後の開発で埋められたりもしただろう。戦前の地図、もしくは戦前の現地に詳しい人でもいりゃ話は別だ。
多分そういう話ではないわ。
どういうことだ？
懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川、黄金鏡を目指す者よ、これを下りて鍵を探せ。ここまでの2行で一度開業してるのよね。この2行だけで何かの提示が成立するのよ。その何かに基づいて次の3行が続くんじゃないかしら。
何かの提示って何やろな。
わからないわ。とにかくその2行だけでどの川かわからないとか、そんなあやふやじゃなくて、はっきりとこの川という特定ができるのよ。ひょっとすると水の流れる川ではないかもしれないわね。鮎の川は何かの比喩かもしれない。鮎という言葉にはどんなイメージがあるのかしら。
鮎は鮭みたいなもんや。淡水魚だが生まれてすぐは海に出るんや。そして大きくなると川に戻ってきて生活し、そこに産卵して生涯を終えるんや。まあ一度は家を出るが、大きくなって戻ってきて卵を産むってなあたりは一族繁栄的なイメージがあるかもしれんな。
へえ、淡水魚なのに海水でも生きられるのかよ。知らなかったぜ。川魚だから海には出られないと思ってたぜ。
鮎は香りが良いことから香魚とも呼ばれるとか。私は食べたことがありませんが、塩焼きにするととても美味しいそうですよ。
なんや夏日さん、鮎の塩焼き食ったことあらへんのか。うまいで。今度ごちそうしたるわ。
庶民の料理だ。君の口にはふさわしくない。
Yeah, you gotta cover your shit in caviar and whatever. Gold, don't you, grouse?
これは私の妄想なんだけど、実は私鮎の皮のイメージから家系図を疑ったことがあるの。鮎は一度海へ出るけど、また生まれた川に帰ってきて産卵するんでしょ。
Ah. So Kenzo, as a young lad, was able to go into the ocean, be a normal boy, until the day that the, I think, what was it, earthquake happened, and by that time he was forced into the headship due to a sixth toe.
まるで私のことみたいだなって思って。
そうね。今だから白状するけど、私もあなたとマリアちゃんのことを指してるんじゃないかって疑ったことがあるわ。
なるほど。川を下ればやがて里あり。家系図を下ってくと見つかる里はマリアの名に含まれる里の字だけだ。
Really? Okay, I would have never figured that out. Okay. Interesting.
でしょ。でもみんなも知っての通り、お父様はマリアのことを毛嫌いしてて、
Just like Kenzo, interested within the occult.
ほとんど言葉を交わしたこともない。それに お父様はかつてマリアに全然違う名前を付けるように言っていたの。それを私が勝手にマリアにした。お父様はそれをとても怒っていたわ。その経緯を考えると、財産や家督を引き継ごうという大切な碑文にマリアの名を引用するとはとても思えなくて。
マリアちゃんに碑文を読ませたことは？
ええ、もちろんあるわ。でもさっぱりみたいだった。魔女の復活の儀式みたいな相変わらずのオカルト話ばかりでさっぱりだったわ。
親父殿とマリアの接点、確かに両者にオカルト趣味はあるが全く交流はなかった。私もマリアのことを指しているとは思えんだね。
懐かしきとわざわざ冒頭につけているのが私は気になるわ。
Behold the sweet fish river, running through my beloved home of old. You who seek the blue rain, follow its path downstream in search of the key. As you travel down it, you will see a village. That village will through the shore that you speak of. There the key to the gold mine sweeps.
さっきみんなが言っていたように、お父さんにとって後ろ宮家の当主となることが不本意だったとしたなら、
Yeah, why would he call it beloved?
それを懐かしんだりするかしら。それは後ろ宮本家を指す小田原ではないと思うの。私にはこの懐かしきという冒頭の一語がお父様にとってとても大切な思い出深い場所を示しているに違いないと信じているんだけれど。
まあいいさ。当時の地図もさっぱりだから特定は困難だが、とにかく親父の少年時代の故郷に鮎が泳げる川は何本かあったろうさ。
I don't know, there's something about the fact they haven't mentioned the fucking hometown's name that's making me more and more thinking it's Himisawa. Because we know that Himisawa is an old fucking village. We know that. And we know they keep saying about this construction after the war. No, it's probably not Himisawa. I'm just probably making connections in my own brain. But god damn it, if it's fucking just not reminding me of Himisawa. Fucking god damn it.
水の流れる川ならね。
Fucking damn construction.
それから続けてよ、キリエさん。
川を下ればやがて里ありからの産業はちょっとよくわからないわ。これは多分鮎の川の2行に連結してる。鮎の川の正体がわかれば多分自然と意味がつながるものなのよ。
Yeah, probably.
それがわからない限りこの産業を先に解こうとしても無駄でしょうね。
鮎の川の正体がわからねえとお手上げか。しかも文字通り河川を指した保証もねえときた。たく鮎ってのは何なんだ。親父の好物か。それとも何か特別な意味があるのか。
Sweet fish, sweet fish, salmon.
深いにしても仕方ねえのか。
ミクロとマクロの2つの視点を持たないと視野が狭まるわね。深く考えすぎないで、魚が泳いでいる川、あるいは流れ、下るもの、登るもの、そのくらいの抽象的なイメージにしておいた方が発想が柔軟になっていいかもしれないわ。
そして鮎の川の答えが続く産業を経て黄金鏡の鍵にたどり着く。
こうして考えると3つの区分というのは間違いかしら。正確には4つの区分ね。鮎の川を下り黄金鏡の鍵を見つけ黄金鏡へ旅立つ。 そして黄金鏡の宝。
実せっかくだ。続けて碑文の最も中心的な部分である黄金鏡にたどり着く第10の番までの見解を聞かせてくれんかね。
この碑文の中で最も象徴的で、そして
生贄なんて単語が連発するから、ついついお父様のオカルト儀式と関係があるんじゃないかと思ってしまうけど、キリエさんならどう見るかしら。
Kyrie recrossed her arm several times, peering into the paper of the epitaph copied onto it as though she was looking through it.
これはとても難しいわね。鍵を手にせし者はから始まるということは、多分鍵を理解していないと話が進まない。
That's the thing. We don't know what the hell exactly the key is. The first Twilight happens every single episode, and that's it. We've never seen something that happens, something, you know, a constant throughout these many game boards of something happening that could relate to someone finding the key first, you know. So what exactly the key is that starts this series of murders, we don't know at all. And I can't think of anything that's like constant throughout all 6 or all 3 episodes so far that could correlate with someone finding the key to the Golden Land.
お手上げではあるけれど、一応挑戦してみるわね。
鮎の川が水の流れる川とは限らないように、その鍵もまた本当に鍵の形状をしたものなのか疑わしいわね。
そうね。暗号とかキーワードの可能性もあるわ。だってこの鍵は鍵穴に刺すものじゃない。
The culprit of these murders is the first one that finds this supposed key. You who lay hand upon the key must journey as follows to the Golden Land. Sacrifice the 6 chosen by the key. So, obviously the person doing these murders wants to get to the Golden Land. You know, who first lay upon the key, whatever that key actually is.
第1の番に6人の生贄を選ぶためにあるんだもの。その意味においては、この鍵は黄金鏡の扉を開くものじゃないと言い切れるわね。
しかし物騒な鍵です。6人もの生贄を選ぶ鍵なんて。
The thunder in the background.
鍵がどうやって選ぶんや。ルーレットみたいにくるくる回すんかいな。
この鍵がある特定の6人を指し示す。いいえ、ある特定の6つを指し示すというべきね。もしこれが文字通りに生贄を捧げろという意味でないならば、例えばアナグラムかもしれないわ。
アナグラム、文字遊びのことかね。
ええ、さっきローザさんが家系図の話でマリアちゃんの名前に里が含まれてという話をしていた時からずっと考えてるの。例えばルドルフさんは懐かしき故郷という単語からずっと地形的座標的なものを想定しているようだけど、そうじゃないかもしれない。これはある種の謎々、あるいは文字遊びかもしれないって。
ごめんなさい。文字遊びとは何ですか？
カモメカモメカチンカチンみたいなやつさ。歯を抜いたらなみたいな。夏日さんは育ちがいいから知らねえだろ。
歯を抜くと？
God damn it. Ah, you son of a bitch, Rudolph. I just got it.
よしなさい。
You fucker.
君にはふさわしくない品のない遊びだ。
Oh, wait, Natsuhi didn't get it and had a blank look on her face. It seemed she only guessed that the answer had to be something undignified. Going by Rudolph and Ava's snickers.
夏日姉さん、こういうことです。マリアのなぞなぞブックにあったんですけどね。タヌキの手紙っていうのがあるんです。タの文字がいっぱい混じった暗号みたいな手紙があるんだけど、タの文字を抜くとそこに正しい文章が浮かび上がるみたいな、そんな遊びがあるんですよ。
ああ、なるほど。
Natsuhi finally realized the answer to the undignified riddle Rudolph had posed, and her face grew red as she hung her head in embarrassment.
その抜くというのが案外殺すというのに転じるかもね。
ええ、私もそれを思ったところなの。黄金鏡の鍵とはひょっとすると6文字の単語かもしれない。
つまりタヌキの手紙の「タ」が6文字あるっちゅうわけか。これはややこしいこっちゃな。
文字遊びか。日本では子供の遊びという印象が強いが、特に英語圏では知識人のこじゃれたユーモアでもあるらしい。
Yeah.
親父殿が関心を示すことは十分に考えられるね。
ただここで急にわからなくなるの。
Sacrifice the six chosen by the king. Oh my god! What if it's referring to a code key? Like a Caesar cipher. Like a cipher key. That's an interesting way to look at this. Sacrifice the six chosen by the king. That's an interesting way to interpret the first one. I don't know how it applies to like the 4th through 8th though, which are very... What if it is a cipher key? Oh shit.
ここまでの流れは謎に満ちていながらも非常に順番的だった。
Yeah, that really doesn't help with the others, but it's an interesting font anyway.
鮎の皮、それを下れ、そして鍵を見つけろと非常に順番的。そしてその結果6文字の鍵を手に入れたと仮定するんだけど、そうすると何から6文字を殺すのかわからなくなるの。
Yeah, we don't know what the cipher is.
そういやそうだな。6文字を何から引くんだ？その提示がないな。
Once you have the key, I guess you would have it.
第2の番に残されし者はとある。ということは少なくともその何かは有限の文字数なのよ。
Could be referring to numerical value. Well, numerical values doesn't really have a limit, but the alphabet, English alphabet at least, has 26 characters within it. You take out 6. Those who remain shall tear apart the 2 who are close. So I guess 2 characters that are close to each other, which, I mean, that doesn't really help at all. I guess, no, that really doesn't help.
そこから6文字を抜いて残った文字で話を進めろと読み解けるわ。なのに最初に提示があるべき何かがわからないの。やっぱり文字遊びという過程が間違っているのかしら。
Everyone crossed their arms and fell silent. It felt like they were about to reach a novel understanding that they hadn't mentioned before, but they stumbled just one step short. Believe me, brother, I get it. Then Hideroshi's stomach rumbled hardly. That silence was broken by laughter.
すまんすまん。珍しく普段使わん頭を回したもんですっかり空腹になってしもた。やはり朝食抜きは答えるわなあ。
夏日、ここには何かないのかね。
軽食の備え程度があったはずです。用意しますね。
俺も腹ペコだ。上のガキどもも腹ペコだろうよ。しかし18人分も、そして3食もここに備蓄があるのかはちょいと疑問だね。
そうやな。明日まで長丁場や。一度屋敷に戻って厨房で缶詰の類でも漁った方がええかもしれんな。
クラッカーとおつまみくらいしかありませんが、それでよければ準備できます。でもこの人数ではお昼の分も残らないかも。
今はそれでいい。すまんが準備してくれんかね。
Crackers. It looked like the men had been taken over with an appetite that stopped all thought. The atmosphere grew more peaceful, and the epitaph investigation team split up for the time being. But Ava kept staring at the paper the epitaph was written on like she was going to burn a hole through it.
文字遊びはあくまでも私の仮説。それが間違ってる可能性もあるわ。エヴァさん、あまり根詰めないで。
ありがとう。私の勝手でやってるの。放っといてくれないかしら。
Ava spoke coldly. Kyrie didn't bother her anymore, and so went to help Natsui prepare breakfast.
姉さん、私たちも朝食の準備手伝った方がよくない？
You know what? Ever since Higurashi, especially within the credits where it showcased what happened to all the characters, there was always this like sentence above it that looked like just pure gibberish. But there's probably a fucking cipher out there for those goddamn sentences. And what that cipher is, I'm gonna go insane trying to fucking figure out. I could just look it up, but no, fuck you. I gotta figure this out on my own.
じゃああんたが手伝いなさいよ。私はこれを解くので忙しいの。
ごめんなさい。じゃあ私手伝ってくるわね。
まったく。なんであなたはそんななの？この碑文を解いた人間が後ろ宮家の家督を譲られるのよ。あなたは関係ないと初めから諦めているようだけど、もしも解ければローザにだって家督を引き継げるチャンスがある。あの兄さんから全てを奪うチャンスなのよ。どうしてその千載一遇のチャンスをあなたは真剣になって挑めないの？
それは。
It was a hunger that unsure as to how she should answer. Too late, she regretted curiously speaking to her sister when she was in a bad mood.
あんたも何か気づいたことがあるんなら言いなさいよ。私やキリエさんは真剣に推理してたのに、あんたは相槌ばかりだったじゃない。ほら、何か気づいた点はないの？ほら。
これ不思議よね。
不思議？何が？
黄金鏡っていう単語よ。何度も出てくるわよね。黄金鏡って単語。
それが何よ。黄金鏡を文字分解すると何かキーワードにでもなるの？
そうじゃなくて、ほら、この第10の番だけおかしいでしょ。
You know what? There was something off about this. I don't remember reading the 10th Twilight previous times before that says you shall reach the home of the gold. Previous times it always said, if I remember correctly from like episode 1 and episode 2, that it just said on the 10th Twilight the journey ends and you shall reach the golden land. Not the home of the gold. I just didn't mention anything because maybe I was just misremembering, but the hell is the home of the gold?
みんな黄金鏡なのに、なぜかここだけ黄金の里なの。わざわざのが一文字混じるのよね。
Has that always been there? Because I swear the 10th Twilight always said you journey and you reach the golden land. Or am I fucking crazy and I just never noticed it was the home of the gold? Honestly, it could be either or. It's either I'm going crazy, I just never noticed it, or it's the game fucking with me again. Either possibility is correct.
どうしてここだけ言い方が違うのか、漠然と気になってて。
Good thing I've footage of it so I can check the other previous videos so I can see if I'm crazy or not.
別に意味なんてないわよね。
What the hell is the home of the gold then?
お父様のことだもの。ちょっとした言葉のあやでたまたま言い方を変えただけかもしれないしね。
You know what? Let me check something. Let me actually check. What? On the 10th Twilight at Journey's End, you shall attain to the power of the Golden Land treasures once and for the last time. But yet this says you shall reach the home of the gold. What? Alright. Alright, the fuck's going on here? The fuck? Ooh, game, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? What's going on here? That's very different fucking words. Oh, shut up, Vito.
おや、何がつまらないのですか？
つまらん。
はてさて、この子が何をぼやいているのかさっぱりですよ。
おそらくマダムがバトラ様にいろいろと入れ知恵をしたのが不満なのでしょう。
別にそんなの不満ではないぞ。不甲斐ないバトラがようやくわらわに釣り合うレベルになったので、むしろ満足してるくらいだぞ。
少しバトラ君と仲良くしすぎましたか。若い子同士に任せて老人は退散した方がいいのかしら。
When Virturia and Wandolf giggled and cackled, Beatrice's irritation meter finally reached its limit.
えい、揃いも揃ってわらわ笑い物にしよって。ロノウェ、しばし姿を消せ。消えろ。
かしこまりました。それではしばしのお暇をいただきます。
Time to go back making cookies. Wonov bowed his head, still laughing, and vanished. After that, all that remained was the grumpy and irritated figure of Beatrice, and Virtuia, who was coolly enjoying her tea.
この島に19人以上いないと言ったあの赤がむしろあなたを追い詰めました。
やっぱりな。ちょっと早いかなとは思ったんだが、やっぱ早かったかな。
彼をもっと迷走させてからならともかく。全くにもって無駄な切り札でしたよ。むしろ彼を奮起させてしまいました。
In addition to denying the witch, Battle Rat possessed a second victory condition, one of exploiting everything without suspecting one of the 18. It was at that point when he'd been tossed about by two opposing goals that his heart should have been at its weakest. However, Beatrice had used the red carousel, proclaiming that there were no more than 18 people. Because of that, Battle Rat had been forced to suspect one of the 18. And he had finally begun to build up the resolve he needed to accept that. Yep. Battle Rat was stubborn. But that was exactly why fissures would run all through him, like breaking china when it was struck in a fragile spot. That itself should have been his greatest weak point, but...
前回圧勝だったんで、ちょいと油断が過ぎたかな。
ええ、油断が過ぎましたね。前回はバトラ君にとって難易度の高いゲームでしたが、どうやら今回はあなたにとって難易度の高いゲームになりそうですよ。
割れた壺は決して元に戻ることはない。未練がましくかけらを拾うより、他の手を考えた方が建設的というもの。しかし、すっかり知恵をつけたバトラにどう仕掛ければよいというのか。
炉の上のクッキーよりあなたが困っている顔の方がお茶菓子にぴったりですよ。
バトラもお師匠様も炉の上までもわらわお茶化扱いだ。わらわは決して甘くはないというのに。
With a shameful, childlike face that she would have never shown in front of Battleware, Beatrice rolled her head around on top of the table.
お師匠様、せめてヒントを。
おや。
God damn it! This goddamn characterization. God damn it, Ryukushi07, you son of a bitch. God damn it.
何のヒントですか？
バトラをギャフンと言わせて、わらわを認めたくなるようなうまい指し手を。ズバリ教えろとは言わないから、せめてヒントだけでも。
ダメですよ。私は今バトラ君の味方をしていますから、あなたに利することは教えられません。
そんな固いこと言わずにさ、弟子が困ってるというのに。
師匠を超えたと散々豪語していた気がしますが。
So you did, stab me or whatever.
年寄りらしく老快な知恵を一発授けてくれよ。頼むよ。バトラにばっかりずるいってよ。
もう相変わらずのだだっこですね。でも確かにちょっとバトラ君にヒントを与えすぎたかもしれませんね。あなたのお灸にはなったけど、フェアなゲームとしては少し肩入れをしすぎたかもしれない。
そうであろう、そうであろう。頼むよ、お師匠様。せめて今後のヒントだけでも。
ヒントだけですよ。意味は自分で考えるのですよ。
自分で考えるからさ、頼むよ。
That goddamn fucking spring sound effect, man.
バトラをケチョンケチョンにできるやつを頼むよ、お師匠様。
Considering how she acted like a great and almighty witch in front of Battleware, the way she acted when he wasn't around was truly pathetic. Virginia sighed at how childish Bito still was, despite all the time that had passed.
ではヒントだけ。 イソップ寓話の北風と太陽というお話を知っていますか？
Aesop? Usopp? But I feel like I've heard of that before. North Wind and the Sun.
もちろん。旅人のマントを奪うために北風と太陽が勝負する話であろう？
そうです。乱暴かつ請求な方法が常に最善の選択肢とは限らないということです。
言われなくても分かっておるわ。わらわが勝ちを焦りすぎたことはすでに反省しておる。
意味はよく考えることですよ。それからバトラ君も少々誤解があったようですが、あなたにも誤解があるようです。あなたはこのゲームの勝利条件を理解していますか？
バトラを屈服させることの他に何があるというの？
ほら、その時点でもう間違っていますよ。
わらわが何を間違えたというの？
あなたの勝利はバトラ君を屈服させることではありませんよ。バトラ君にあなたという存在を認めてもらうことではありませんか？
なんと、バトラにゴマをすってわらわを魔女と認めてください、お願いしますと頼み込めというのか？愚かな。そこまでわらわは落ちぶれてはおらぬ。
Vito, who growled like a dog in a bad mood. Virtuous shrugged her shoulders, snickering at her disciple, who was as short-tempered as ever.
ヒントは出しました。あとはあなたがよく考えることですよ。いずれにせよ、バトラ君にこれまでの手は通用しません。相当の戦略転換が必要になるでしょう。
言われずとも分かっておる。北風と太陽の話は何が言いたいのかさっぱりだが、とにかく方針を変えねばならぬことは分かった。お師匠様もあっと驚くような奇策を披露してみせるぞ。
それは楽しみですね。バトラ君はそれにどう挑むのかしら。あなたの健闘も祈っていますよ。
バトラのついでにであろう。ふん。
This is a good question. Which is after Bedward. Meanwhile, at the usual mirror of mana.
もう投げ出して降参？そんなに眠いならお布団かぶって眠っちゃえば？
As my mind grew vague and I pretended to fight my drowsiness while sinking deeper and deeper into the sofa, I scolded myself.
あんなにもクラウスから当主の座を奪ってやりたいって夢見てきたんでしょ？そのチャンスを私の魔法が与えたのに、あなたはもう放り投げちゃうの？
そうは言うけれど。
What if the key has to do with one of the siblings? What if that's it? The person that first gains the key. If we think of the Sweet Fish River as the family tree, the two who lead you there. Because that's the one, well, I mean, kind of concept. We don't know for sure in episode 1. But I feel like we have a good idea in episode 2 and now in episode 3. This weeds in with my theory that every episode has one of the siblings make a deal with Beatrice, as I explained before. With the first one being possibly Rudolph, since he did say in episode 1 that he would die that night, and well, he ended up dead. And in episode 2, Beatrice made mention of a supposed deal with Rosa, which she couldn't remember. Now with here, we got Ava talking with quote-unquote herself, her younger, stubborn self that wanted the headship. But it could be, you know, something else.
この謎は本当に難解よ。知恵の輪の方がまだマシだわ。解けるってことが絶対に約束されているもの。でもこの碑文の謎はそれすらも約束されているかわからない。私は挑むだけ無駄な勝負を挑んでるのかもしれない。
Still hazy, I looked at the notebook I'd been holding the whole time. It was open to a page with the epitaph, which I must have stared at hard enough to burn holes in it on so many hundreds of nights I must count. That page is truly a door. On the other side lies that golden land, the place I've wanted to drag myself to no matter the effort ever since I was a child. And the place I was never able to reach. Am I touching the door with both hands? With the book? No. The door right there in front of me, ready to be opened, and yet still unable to reach the other side.
そうよ。あなたは扉に手をかけている。さあ、それを力いっぱい開くの。そして、その扉に書かれた文字を読むのよ。
力いっぱい開く？扉に書かれた文字を読む。
Strain your eyes. See through to the thing beyond the epitaph written in the notebook.
懐かしき故郷は私たちの想像をきっと裏切らないわ。お父様が唯一懐かしむ過去は少年時代だけだもの。
そうね。なら鮎の川は？それが泳ぐ川は複数あるし、お父様が住んでいた場所のすぐ近くにあったかは怪しい。鮎の生息するどの川が地図上距離的に近いかなんて話になると急に曖昧になって特定ができなくなる。
自分で言ったじゃない。水の流れる川かどうかわからないって。鮎という言葉がそんなにもややこしいなら忘れてしまえば。川で考えるの。川で家系図という連想は悪くないわ。その要領で川から連想するものを他にも考えてみて。
川じゃなくて？
What else could be described as a river? Besides a river.
川じゃなかったら鮎は泳げないのに？ああ、でも鮎が泳げるってことは海までつながってるのかしら。川魚だけど海に出るってうちの人も言ってたし。
Sweet fish going out into the ocean, even though they're river fish. This is a good soundtrack. This is a good track. Damn, there's so many great tracks in this OST. I keep saying all of them are great. Okay. So river fish going out into the ocean and coming back to becoming a river fish once more. Something trying to be something else.
海まで。いえ、でも。
Ocean, ocean, ocean. You keep hearing about the damn ocean. Once you look at the ocean, what do you see?
気づいた。でもうろ覚えなの。ここには書庫があったはず。調べれば確認できるわ。
それが鮎の川なら 6文字の単語かもしれないなら、鍵が本当にその川に眠ってるというの？
I don't know. Anyway, I have to search in the atlas. But even if I know that, I don't know from what I should take the 6 characters.
本当にわからないの？よく考えて。私たちは下手に頭がいいから発想が硬いのよ。気分の謎なんて大層に考えないで、子供の謎だと思って。男なんていくつになったって子供なの。お父様が老境に差し掛かったとしても、心の中の本質的な部分は子供と何も変わらない。お父様への畏怖を捨てるの。マリアが船の中で突然出してくるようなくだらなくて低俗な謎遊びだと思って。
謎くだらない低俗な。あれは確かなんだっけ。
What is Ava? They can figure it out. Faint memory. I'm sure if my memory isn't wrong, then that's probably the case. No, I don't have to rely on my faint memory. I should be able to figure that out immediately by searching the library.
私たちは多分もう答えに気づいてるわ。あとはそれが正しいか調べるだけよ。さあエヴァ、誰にも気づかれないように書庫へ。あそこにはお父様の書斎から溢れ出した硬い本が山積みよ。きっと私たちの疑問に答えてくれる本が見つかるわ。急いで。これが生涯で最初で最後の私たちの夢の叶うチャンス。
Whoa. When Natsumi tried to wave blanket over her, Ava suddenly jumped up.
ごめんなさい、起こしてしまいましたね。
エヴァ、眠いなら無理をしなくていいぞ。お前から休みなさい。
ありがとう。
What is Ava trying to remember?
ちょっとお化粧室に行って顔を洗ってくるわね。
無理をせんと休んだ方がええで。
And what would be in the atlas?
また体に触るで。
本当に大丈夫だってば。すぐ戻るわね。
After leaving only those words behind, I abruptly left the lobby. The lobby was partially off by a door, so as soon as I went into the corridor, they could no longer see me. Damn! Nice library here. The library was next to the servant room. Father always owned a vast book collection, but ever since he started to become engrossed with his occult hobby, that collection grew even larger. So that the normal books suitable for a normal study had been forced out as his study overflowed. This so-called library was supposed to be used as a storage room for those normal books. They were all thick, like complete encyclopedias for intellectuals. But that was very convenient for me now that I was investigating something. I entered softly, just in case. I checked the room with my gun ready, making sure that there were no suspicious people there. Then I walked in from the inside. I actually wasn't thinking that the murderer might be hiding somewhere. What scared me was the thought that one of my siblings might hear what I was investigating. My heart had started racing before I realized it. I was half asleep just a moment ago, so I didn't realize how significant this thing I noticed was. But as I gradually became aware, my heart started to feel like it was about to explode.
これ、他の兄弟たちは誰も気づいてないのかしら。
What the hell was it?
クラウスとルドルフは気づかないと思うわ。でもキリエはわからない。あいつおかしな勘が鋭いわ。あとはローザもわからない。
ローザもグドンよ。昔っから呆れるくらいにね。
そう？あなたにグドンと思い込ませて不必要な恨みを買わない程度には賢いと思ってる。あった。
これになら載ってるかしら。
I pulled the book out and flipped through the pages.
これ鮎の皮。
God damn it, what is it?
なるほど。鮎の皮とはそういう意味なのね。もたもたしないでさらに調べて。
分かってる。
God damn it, stop cock teasing me, game.
川を下ればやがて里があり。
Please stop cock teasing me, give me something.
里って町や村って意味。人口密集地だもの。そんなのいくらでもあるわよ。
どうして思考を停止するの？嫌ならやめちゃえば？後ろ宮家の当主は桐江に譲っちゃえば？
嫌よ。私が当主になるの。これがその最初で最後のチャンスなのよ。里って何？里ってどういう意味？川を下ると里なんてあるの？
その里にて二人が口にし岸を探れ。岸を分かってる？
Sure. God damn it, Japanese wordplay, fuck.
分かってる。岸。
The pieces that I'd been able to understand at all began to snap into place all by themselves. I couldn't even remember how to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really okay for this to be the answer? Really? Really?
でもこれは全然6文字じゃないわ。これが答えに間違いないって断言できるけど、これは全然6文字に満たない。
また思考停止？ならそれを6文字で読める方法を考えなさい。思いつかないなら調べなさい。きっと答えはある。それを疑ってはダメ。それが信じられないならとっとと泣き寝入りでもしてへそでもかいて死んじゃえば。
Jeez.
つけた。これが黄金鏡への鍵。
What the fuck is it?
それが黄金鏡への私たちの子供の頃からの夢への
What the fuck does sweet fish liver mean?
その鍵を刺す鍵穴はあそこしかない。生贄に捧げるのはきっとあれ。もうわかるよ。うわ
God damn it, game, you cock teasing fuck. God damn it. What the fuck does sweet fish liver mean? What does it mean? What does shore mean?
こっち。
Son of a bitch. Oh, this game. The way it fucking blue balls me, man.
こっちへ見られってことよね。
Sweet fish river, shore. Why did it seal the kanji for shore?
こいつらが私をこっちへ回れと誘ってるもの。
My heart wept, because there, gaping wide, was an open mouth in the eerie darkness.
何よこれ。何なのよこれ。
What the hell is she looking at? She's outside. When I strained my eyes peering into the darkness, I saw something that looked like a white switch. In addition, there was a switch with open and closed written on it. What? Where the fuck is she? The hell? Where is she? When I was out, we pushed the switch, rough lights like you find in a coal mine, turned on sporadically, making a staircase that stretched underground come hazily into view. Eerily enough, it looked even more gloomy with the lights turned on. Near the light switch was that open and close switch. It would probably open or close this, but if the open part happened to be broken, it might be shut away in this creepy underground area for all eternity. So for the time being, I didn't touch that switch. And as I readied my gun again, I slowly went down the stairs. Where the fuck is this? The ceiling was very high, so it didn't feel cramped. On the contrary, it felt as though a cool breeze was blowing upwards, and that creepiness seemed to form a sort of aura. As I readied my gun and carefully stared forwards, I descended the stairs. The walls, the stairs, the lights, all of them were all very old-fashioned. It was easy to suspect that this had been built back when the mansion had been constructed on this island. There were cracks in the ceiling and water clung to the walls, constantly dripping down. That water fell into a gutter that had been set up alongside the stairs, and quickly and silently flowed into the underground darkness, as though it was telling me to go faster. The staircase kept turning back on itself. I don't know how far down I've gone, but I think it's much deeper than one floor. Eventually, a rough metal door showed itself. And there, characters had been written in a dark red paint. They had probably been written a long time ago. On the 10th twilight, the journey ends, and you shall attain the power of the Golden Land's treasures, once and for the last time. My heart, which was already about to explode, jumped about even more as soon as I recognized those deep red characters. There's no mistake. This is the last stop. Father's Golden Land. I calmed my throbbing heart, somehow regained my composure, and readied my gun again. But since, in the end, I couldn't open the door with my gun held in both hands, I loaded the gun, carefully hid my breathing, and opened the door. This is the Golden Land. What the fuck? My first impression when I saw the room was that it might be linked to one of the rooms in the mansion. That's right, it had exactly the same atmosphere about it as the sealed VIP room on the second floor. But this was underground, so there were no windows. There was only the solemn light of a grand chandelier. But even though it was dimly lit by the faint light, the quality of the interior was more than enough to take your breath away. What the fuck? A bed with a canopy and a rocking chair that looked like it would be comfortable to sit in. An extravagant sofa and a carpet. The room was like a dream every girl yearns for at least once. And yet, since it was an underground hidden room with no windows, it felt more like the hidden house of a witch. Wait, are you why would Kenzo build two? Why would he build a bed in He already built a mansion for Beatrice, so who the fuck is this supposed to be for? I never swallowed the legend of Beatrice, Witch of the Forest. However, after being shown this room, it certainly became hard to doubt that she actually had existed and had lived in this room.
誰かいる
Even though I was completely shocked by this room, I carefully, no, timidly searched the interior with my gun raised. And at the back of the room, I found it. Holy fuck! That's more than 10 gold bars. My gasp came out strangely like a bunny being choked. After all, after finding something like this, no one would be able to stop that kind of stupid voice from leaking out.
本当にあった。お父様の。
On the opposite side of the canopy bed, it was piled up in a massive heap. It was a mound of gold ingots. Of course, they weren't piled up carelessly in a way that would damage the dignity of this room. A beautiful scarlet stained weave was laid on the mountain of gold, creating a beautiful fruit-colored mix between the red, the gold, and the black of the deep darkness. It was as though when the witch slept on this bed, the gold would be a respectful chamberlain waiting on her. Nobly, refinedly, gracefully, beautifully, it was alternately piled there with an imposing air. When I tried to grab a single gold ingot, I was surprised at its weight. It was probably about 10 kilograms. Just a single ingot would probably be worth more than 10 million. The usual Mira family crest, the one-winged angle, was slightly imprinted on it. It was hard to tell whether it had worn away or whether the impression had been made carelessly in the first place. But it was certainly the crest of the one-winged angle either. Just how many ingots were piled up there? By doing a quick count here and there, and judging by the height, there had to be a few hundred at least. My mind's already gone blank, so I can't do the math well. Even a moderate guess would probably put it above several billion yen. Holy shit. Yes, it wasn't 10 ingots, it was 10 tons. That's right.
時価にして200億円の黄金よ。見つけたわ。誰よりも早く私が見つけたわ。
Wow, so the gold was actually real after all. Well, it makes sense since we did see single ingots, but shit. In front of the mountain of gold, I spread my arms and looked up at the ceiling. A laugh without a trace of dignity flowed out from my entire body. I had no intention of laughing in a weird way, but I couldn't hold back the happy feeling that was flowing through me. My older brother probably wouldn't accept this loss just because I found this gold. But from now on, there would be no change in the fact that I had been the one to find it. To steal away the headship of the family, some more subtle bargaining would probably still be required. But after everything I've gone through until now, that's a completely trivial problem. Even if I lose out on the usual Mira family headship, I already have 20 billion yen worth of gold.
世の中にはお金で買えないものなんていくらでもあると思ってた。でもそんなのは嘘っぱちだって今理解したわ。そんなのは持たざる者の自分への言い訳だったのよ。この黄金の山を前にして私はやっとそんな当たり前を理解したわ。この世のすべての幸せはこの黄金を溶かすことで生み出すことができる。このお金があれば夫の会社はもう大丈夫。私たち家族はずっと幸せ。そ してジョージにも莫大なお金を残してあげることができる。他の親戚たちなどやがては没落して消えるわ。その時ジョージはこの黄金を使って失われた後宮家の遺構をまるでお父様がそうしたように復興させてみせるのよ。その時誰も異論を挟めないわ。ジョージこそが後宮家の本当の跡継ぎなのよ。
Shit. It happened! My wish was granted! That dream I have wished for ever since I was born into this world as usual mirror, Eva, had been granted completely at this very moment. My husband and I will be happy for all eternity. I can also give my only son, George, eternal happiness. Well, there's no way I'll waste it on foolish pleasures. My older brother had just chewed the usual mirror family to bits, but George and I will revive it. And that means I truly have succeeded the usual mirror family headship.
成し遂げたわ。やったわ。あなたジョージ。私は母さんはついに成し遂げたわよ。もうこれで誰にも脅かされない。
That's right. After this, never again will we be smothered by sad nights.
おめでとう、私。おめでとう、後宮エヴァ。私たちの悲しい半生は今ここに全ての念願が叶って消化されたわ。
あなたのおかげよ。あなたの魔法があったからこのチャンスに恵まれた。このチャンスがあったから私はここにたどり着くことができた。
ありがとう。でも私の魔法は私たちが互いに信じ合わなくちゃ叶えることができなかった。だから私の魔法の力だけじゃない、私たちの勝利よ。だからこそおめでとう、私たち。
ありがとう、私。ありがとう、後宮エヴァ。今日までくじけなくてよかった。
So now the biggest question now is what happens after this? Ava's found the mountain gold. She solved the riddle. She solved the epitaph. So what the hell does this mean now?
悲しみに溺れあがくことを忘れなくてよかった。いいえ、これは私の魔法。私たちの魔法。あなたの魔法は本物だったわ。森の魔女ベアトリーチェなんてすでに幻想。あなたこそが本当の魔法が使える本当の魔女。そうよ、あなたこそが今や黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェなのよ。
Damn, that was a good scene too. I really loved how Ava thought of her family, actually. I feel like that truly shows her true character in front of a... I mean, if you're showcased a mountain of gold, I feel like your true character is shown, you know? And it was nice that... It kind of got a couple of tears in my eyes, a little bit, because, you know, Ava worked so hard to be successful, you know, first, the whole trying to overcrowd, Kraus, and second of all, trying to be a good mother, good wife, And she's finally done it. She's finally decided that this sad half of her wife, she has finally done something. She chose to believe in herself, which is such a beautiful thing, But the thing is now, what happens after? That's the thing about it. She's found the gold. Now what? It should be over, right? The other thing about that golden land is why is there a bed and a rocking chair in there? What's the purpose of that, I wonder? Maybe Kenzo just wanted to fancy it up, like, congratulations, you solved my epitaph. I don't know, have a good night's rest. Or whatever, sit back, relax, or whatever. Huh. Ava decided to leave for the time being. When she climbed the stairs again, trying to leave the secret place, she saw a creepy, swaying human shadow blocking her path, and her dreamlike state was blown away. Whoa, shit! Sorry, that scared the shit out of me. Fuck. For an instant, she believed that the true master of this room, the real Beatrice, had appeared. It seemed that the other person was also holding a gun. Oh shit. The two of them were pointing guns at each other. And eventually, they each realized who the other was. Oh fuck. Place in your bets now, everyone. Oh shit. I almost spilled my drink. You know what? I'm gonna throw it out there. Rudolph.
Rosa.
What?
姉さん。こんなところで何をしているの？
お互い様よ。あなたこそこんなところへ何のご用？
Oh fuck.
姉さんにヒントをあげるんじゃなかったわ。そうだったなら、ここにたどり着いたのはきっと私が一番だった。残念よ。
It seemed that Rosa knew where the staircase went, and what was waiting ahead of her.
言うわね。私より遅くたどり着いたくせに。
鮎の皮に悩みすぎたわ。鮎なんて大した意味ないじゃない。
そんなことないわよ。立派なヒントだったじゃない。まあ確かに鮎である必要はなかったかも。でも鮎が海に出る魚だと聞いて、私はそれで気づいたの。
この奥には何が？
Fish that go out into the sea.
自分の目で確かめたら？
Fish that go out into the sea. Fish that go out into the sea. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. I wonder, the shore, the two that will lead you there. 6 characters. God damn it. I feel like this has to be nearby the hidden mansion. It has to be nearby there. Because I feel like the fish represents the human Beatrice that tried to get out of her river, aka the mansion Kenzo built for her. But because Rosa brought her out, she died. I feel like it has to be something with that. It has to be something like that.
あなたの想像をきっと裏切らないわ。
怯えないで、姉さん。私はもともと当主が誰になるかなんて興味ない。後ろ宮の席だって興味ないしね。本音を言うと、自分が当主になるんだってずっと威張り散らしてたクラウス兄さんから、姉さんがその座を奪うなら かえって小気味がいいくらいよ。
本気で言ってるの？
もちろんよ。私は後宮兄弟のはぐれ者。仮に私が当主跡継ぎだとお父様に指名されたとしても、それを兄さんたちが認めてくれるわけもない。そこまで甘い夢は見てないつもりよ。私にも見せてよ。姉さんの勝利の証を。私は兄弟で取り決めした正当な取り分さえもらえれば、むしろ姉さんがこのゲームの正当な勝利者だと積極的に認めるつもりよ。
私を撃っちゃえば、この黄金はローザの独り占めになっちゃうわね。
それは同じよ。姉さんが私を撃てば、この黄金は姉さんの独り占め。
For a tense moment, the sisters pointed their guns at each other. Eventually, after they sized up the glint in the other's eyes, they lowered their guns. Ava removed her finger from the trigger and held the gun upside down. It was a position that she couldn't quickly shoot from. When she saw that, Rosa held hers and said quietly.
そう。相手を撃って黄金を独り占めにしようという提案はお互いにとって魅力的ね。
Damn, this is really murder mystery now.
でも台風で隔絶したこの島から突然失踪すれば絶対に大騒ぎになる。ここに死体を隠せば簡単には見つからないだろうけど、それも絶対ではない。
何百億円の黄金があろうとも、殺人の罪を犯すリスクには割が、むしろそれを出しにされてクラウス兄さんたちに絞り取られるのがオチね。
同感よ。ここに現れたのが兄さんやルドルフであるくらいなら、あんたであったことは不幸中の幸いかもしれない。私は兄弟であんたを一番信用してるもの。
ありがとう。私も姉さんのこと兄弟で一番信用してるわよ。私も黄金が見たいわ。
That was a tense moment right there.
見る？私ももう一度見たくなったわ。この目で見たにもかかわらずまだ現実感が湧かないの。あなたと一緒に見て確かに存在することをもう一度確かめないと、霧になって黄金が消えてしまいそうな気がするわ。
Huh. Yeah, man, this gotta remind me of something. Two sisters underground and both each other kind of want to murder each other. Interesting. This reminds me of something. I don't know what, though. Yeah, sisters, huh? Ava started descending the staircase once more. However, she didn't carelessly expose her back to Rosa. Yeah. Even though at a glance it looked like Rosa had lowered her guard, she definitely didn't show any signs of carelessness. Then they reached that room with the witch once more. Rosa also gasped, stunned speechless by the vast amount of gold. Damn it. Okay, I was waiting for like a gunshot. I was so waiting of like seeing that CG of the gold and then a blood spatter like goes across it. But okay, Rosa and Ava walked absent-mindedly through the rose garden. They had left the guest house secretly, so they had to be careful when they returned. It was time to snap to it and keep their guards up.
おめでとう、姉さん。
Well, they didn't kill each other, which says a lot about their characters actually, since they were all by themselves and could have easily killed each other. So, you know, I feel like Rosa and Ava kind of cut out of the wedding for being culprits, you know? Especially for the money. Especially, they weren't able to, you know? They could have easily killed each other. They could have easily done it.
ありがとう。
姉さんが決めたのよね。後宮家当主跡継ぎの肩書きに5割って、ここで聞いてくるとはね。今やそれはクラウス兄さんのことではない。だから姉さんの取り分が5割とその4分の1で125億。
It's a handful of change.
すごい取り分じゃない。私は25億で満足よ。ルドルフ兄さんだって文句は言わないわ。文句を言うのはクラウス兄さんだけでしょうね。
そうね。何しろ六軒島の実質的管理者は兄さんだもの。そしてその敷地内に黄金があった以上、第一発見者が私でもうまくことを運ばないとややこしいことになりそうよ。
ならないわよ。そこまでをも想定して私たちは昨べ散々議論を尽くしたんじゃない。
果たしてそううまくいくかしらね。私はもうすっかり興奮は冷めてるわよ。ここからの調整の方がむしろ問題ね。
それは新しき後宮家当主の問題ね。姉さんが楽しむべき問題よ。私には関係ないわ。
言うわね。
Damn, this really is like Higurashi's sisters. One of them is the head of a family, or trying to become the successor to the head family. Damn, what the hell? The fuck is going on here?
第二発見者として姉さんに協力するから。
God damn, Sonozaki sisters.
どうか例の前払い分、私の1億5000万だけは3月までにお願い。
いいわ。私に協力するならそれくらい気前よく払うわ。私は兄さんじゃないもの。
とりあえずは兄さんたちを驚かせましょう。実際の場所は伏せるにしても早くクラウス兄さんの驚く顔が見たいわ。
Okay. They return and everyone's dead.
ちょっと待ってよローザ。それをみんなに伝えるのはまだ待って。
どうして？
バカね、決まってるでしょ。相手はあの尊大なクラウス兄さんにずる賢いルドルフなのよ。やがては発表するにしても今はまだ早いわ。どうやって話を進めるか慎重に検討してからじゃないと。せっかく見つけた黄金を全て兄さんにかすめ取られることもあり得るわよ。
Eva thought she was saying something extremely natural. So when she saw Rosa's expression suddenly cloud over, she was a little surprised.
何か不満なの？クラウス兄さんたちの性分はあんただってよく知っているでしょうが。
姉さん、それはルール違反よ。
何の話よ。
私たちは誰が黄金を見つけてもすぐに報告するというルールになっていたはずよ。それを渋ればルールの根底が崩れて後で何かの火種になるかもしれないわ。クラウス兄さんが狡猾であるならばあるほどにそのルール違反は後でこじれるわ。
バカ言わないで。ここは兄さんの島なのよ。そしてさっきの黄金はキャッシュじゃない。10トンもの莫大な換金物の山なのよ。運び出して現金化するには相当の手間をかけるわ。そしてそれはこの島を実効支配している兄さんにあらゆる面で有利に働くわ。そんなこともわからないのあんたは。
そういう腹の探り合い私は好きじゃないの。私は自分の取り分の25億をはっきり確定させたいだけ。もちろん姉さんが私に現金25億を 今すぐ渡してくれるなら、あとは姉さんがどう交渉しようと勝手よ。でも、私の取り分が手元に入るまでは、私は兄弟のルールを遵守するわ。
何を甘いことを。あんた、兄さんのずる賢さを何も分かってない。
It wasn't that Rosa didn't understand the craftiness of her older siblings. In that sense, Rosa more or less understood why Ava was being so cautious. But in her heart, she couldn't clear away her suspicion that Ava wanted to keep all the gold to herself. Yeah, it's not a bad suspicion to have. Because she knew that Ava was at least as crafty as her other siblings. In other words, Rosa wanted to put a stop to any chance Ava had to keep the gold all to herself. By quickly informing the siblings of the gold's discovery,
ローザ、悪いけど、今だけは私の言うことを聞きなさい。
言うことを聞かないと、1億5000万は用意できないってこと？
そういう言い方をしているつもりはないわ。でも、あなたが本当にそのお金を必要としているなら、私に協力した方が現実的よ。兄さんたちに話せば、その当然の取り分すらもなくなってしまうかもしれない。それは嫌でしょう。
For a while, a severe expression that she'd never shown to her sister before rose to Rosa's face. There wasn't even a trace of her restraint as her younger sister. There was just the ruthlessness. No, the seriousness of a single human arguing about a vast sum of wealth. Ava made light of it, chuckling.
やれやれ。物騒な殺人事件が起こったばかりで、その犯人がまだ島の中にいるかもしれないってのね。こんなところで立ち話なんて、私たちもつくづく不用心ね。
どうせ使用人たちの茶番でしょ。この島で殺人事件なんてもともと起こってないのよ。
Well...
あら、やっぱりそう思う？
6人の死亡状況ではっきり説明がつくわ。あの6人の密室は外部犯行では絶対に作れない。
If only that was the damn truth.
南條先生は全員死んでるって言ったけど、あれも嘘ね。これは全てお父様が仕組んだ手の込んだお芝居よ。使用人たちはみんな死んだふりをしているだけよ。もともと殺人なんか起こってない。殺人犯なんかうろついてるわけがないのよ。
へえ、あんたがそれに気づくとは意外ね。割と怯えてるように見えたから、そこまでは気づいてないと思ったの。
私、そういう場の空気は読む方なの。おかげさまで鍛えられたから。
That's right. Come to think of it, now that the servants are dead, almost everyone in this island is a member of the usual Mira family. As for Nanjo, he proclaimed the deaths of the servants. But when the relatives began to discuss the riddle of the epitaph, he disappeared off to the second floor as if he didn't want to get in the way.
すべて私たちに碑文に挑戦してもらおうというお芝居よ。
Oh, if it was only that simple.
だからこそ
Because it would make those damn clothes rooms so much more simpler, but it ain't.
姉さんが勝利者であるという宣言が必要なのよ。あの焼死体が本当のお父様なわけがない。足の指の数が同じ死体をどこかで調達してわざわざ悪趣味に焼いてみせたのよ。きっとどこかに隠れて私たちがどう振る舞うかを監視してるわ。姉さんが黄金鏡に至ったこともきっとすでに知るところよ。だからこそ早く姉さんが勝利者であると宣言すべき。 とお父様がどこからともなく現れて手を叩きながら姉さんこそが跡継ぎだと宣言してくれるわ。
Yeah, I'm very curious to see when Neva proclaims herself the victor, what will happen?
まあでも私は姉さんから1億5000万を無心しなくてはならない以上何も逆らうことなんかできないわね。
私の言うことを聞いて兄さんたちには黙っているという、そこをはっきりさせなさいローザ。
私は話したいわ。ルールを定めたのはつい昨べよ。それを保護にすべきではないわ。
もちろん必ず兄弟の前で発表はするわ。でもその前によく状況を確認したいのよ。10トンの黄金の運び出し、そして換金、公平な分配、それを兄さんに出し抜かれずに行える裏付けが取れるまでしばらく考える時間が欲しい。それまで発表を待ちたいというだけの話よ。決して独り占めしたくて内緒にするわけじゃないわ。
やがてはきっとみんなに発表するのね。
もちろんよ。私だって早く兄さんの鼻を明かしてやりたいもの。
姉さんの言う考える時間というのはどの程度のものなの？
そんなの考えてみなくちゃわからないわ。
一晩あればそれは十分。
Oh, we're all going to be dead by that night.
一晩ってそんなの約束できないわよ。
次期当主の姉さんに敬意を表して一晩は姉さんに協力するわ。今年の親族会議は台風が通り過ぎて船が迎えに来る明日の朝まで。そうね、海猫の鳴く頃にはお開きになる。
That ain't come for a long while.
そこまでは私も黙ってることにする。それ以上の考える時間が必要だというのならその時に改めて相談しましょう。私は姉さんの立場を最大限汲み取って協力するわ。
あんた食えないわね。びっくりよ。それだけのたくましさがあったなんて。
女は子を持つと強くなるって本当ね。マリアを産んで私はそれを強く自覚したわ。
Hey, don't fuck with a mama bear, you know?
わかったわ。とりあえずはあんたの協力に感謝するわ。明日の話は明日すればいいことよ。
ええ、そうね。姉さんが黄金を独り占めにするなんて考えない。公平な当主跡継ぎだと信じてる。
もちろんでしょ。ちゃんと黄金は兄弟で山分けするわよ。
嫌よ、これは私が見つけた。
Yeah, I was thinking back, huh? She did she want the family to dissolution so she could have George take the headship?
私たちが碑文の謎を解いたんだから。だからこの黄金は全て私のものだってば。誰にも譲らないわ。私が後ろ宮家の当主なのよ。私が
The witch inside Ava claimed exclusive possession in a loud voice. Of course, that didn't reach even close to Rosa's ears, and probably didn't even reach Ava's either. The witch inside of her.
わらわがそれを認めようぞ。そなたは魔女の碑文に選ばれし正当なる後ろ宮家の当主。今こそそれを我が名において認めようぞ。
あんたはその格好、まさか。
So it wasn't Beatrice disguising herself. I was wrong about that, but maybe Beatrice was happy that Ava called her by her own name. She cackled cheerfully. In concert with that laugh, gold butterflies swept up as though a storm of gold dust was spinning around the room. And the room shone the color of gold.
いかにわらわが黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェである。そう怯えることはないぞ。わらわはそなたの偉業をたたえておる。本当に素晴らしい。あの碑文の謎を見事解いてみせたとは。わらわを感嘆させるに値する。
あの手紙の差出人はあなた？なら私は全ての黄金と後ろ宮家の家督を引き継げるのよね。あなたはそうあの手紙に記したわ。そして私はその挑戦に打ち勝った。
わらわはそれを認めよう。今やこの積み上げられた黄金のすべて、後ろ宮家のすべてをどうしようもそなたの自由だ。何しろ今この瞬間よりそなたはもう後ろ宮家の当主なのだ。
本当に？本当よね？本当よね？
興奮するでな。わらわはそなたを率直に褒めて、その証そなたにこれを授ける。
Grant you what? Beatrice took a ring off her own finger and held it out to Ava. She fearfully accepted it and realized there was a ring. The headship ring.
まさか。
金蔵より返還された後ろ宮家当主の証である黄金の指輪だ。今よりそれはそなたのもの。それを指にはめ兄弟たちの前で高々と掲げるがよい。そなたが今や後ろ宮家の家督を継いだことに誰も疑いを挟めぬであろうぞ。
Ava stared closely at the ring. It certainly wasn't fake. Without a doubt, it was the real thing. She dreamed of receiving this ring someday, focused on this day over and over again. It was finally finally a certainty. This ring had now designated her as the head that had been handed over to her. And timidly, she put it on the middle finger of her left hand. In that instant, she felt a deep emotion welling up inside her that she never felt before. Her mind grew blank. Both eyes were opened. That ring was on her own finger. Not in a dream, but in reality.
その指輪も喜んでおろう。それほどまでに指に通すことを夢見ていたそなたのもとへ行くことができたのだから。
指輪？お父様の指輪？
そのようにして自らの指に通すことを、どれほどその思いの強さそなたの魔法に通じ、それを実現させたのだ。そなたは今や立派な魔女を名乗る資格があろうぞ。
あなたは何者なの？本当にベアトリーチェなの？
我こそは黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ。後ろ宮家顧問錬金術師。金蔵との契約に従い、そなたに今こそ全てを受け継ごうぞ。金蔵に託した全ての黄金、そしてそれにより築き上げた全ての財産、そして後ろ宮家の家督と名誉、そして我が力と無限の魔女の称号をそなたに引き継ぐ。
Oh, shit.
魔女の称号。
わらわのすべての魔力を無限の魔女にして黄金の魔女の称号をそなたに引き継ぐ。先代の称号とともにわらわの名ベアトリーチェもそなたに譲ります。
Oh, shit.
今こそそなたが名乗るがよかろう。
Ava gulped. The chandelier of light, which had seemed dim, now felt too bright.
我が名においてこれより黄金の魔女の継承を執り行おうぞ。
What the hell? The instant Beatrice made that proclamation, everything was buried by a golden sparkle and changed into a majestic place that looked like an audience hall. In the audience hall, there was a crowd of Beatrice's minions and brethren, as well as countless gold butterflies celebrating this first succession ceremony in 1,000 years. When she woke, she saw Beatrice on the throne that only the Endless Witch was remembered to sit in, holding a golden staff, reigning with a dazzling dignity. Without being ordered by anyone, Ava automatically kneeled, taking her head. A goat attendant respectfully handed Beatrice a golden staff in the shape of a one-winged eagle. After Beatrice stood up and received that staff, she waved the tip of it on Ava's shoulder and spoke. It was a proclamation 1,000 years in coming.
後ろ宮エヴァ、そなたは魔女の碑文の謎を見事とこの黄金鏡へたどり着いた。その偉業をたとえそなたに無限の魔法のすべて無限と黄金の両魔女の称号を引き継ぐ。そなたはこれを我がベアトリーチェを名乗るがよかろう。
What?
さあ表を上げそして立ちてこの杖を受け取る。
ありがたき幸せ。
Ava Beatrice. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, god damn it. It's like fucking Kingdom Hearts all over again. Oh, fucking Xehanort. But what the fuck? Ava stood up dizzily and took the magic staff from Beatrice's hand. Her hand was trembling slightly. As soon as she grasped that staff, she was warped in a brilliant sparkle of gold, as though gold butterflies were flowing out from inside of her. In the instant she succeeded the Golden Witch, Ava felt something in the depths of her soul being reborn. Describe it in a word, it was energy. Energy with a gold color. It felt like she was waking up, as though she had been half asleep ever since she had been born and was opening her eyes for the first time. It felt as though her true eyes inside her eyes were opened for the first time in her life. Holy shit!
黄金の魔女にふさわしい美しき様相。さあ一同の者たちにそなたの姿を見せてやるがよ。そなたこそが今や新しき魔女であることを知らしめてやるがよい。
Ava, no. The new Beatrice turned around timidly. When she did, the witch's minions, which filled the vast audience hall, honored her with an applause that sounded like the roaring of the sea.
さあ皆の者、ベアトリーチェの肖像画をすべて新しきベアトリーチェに差し替えよ。新しきベアトリーチェに祝いの言葉を捧げよ。
新しきベアトリーチェよ。
What?
黄金の魔女の継承おめでとう。
What the fuck? I don't. What? Huh?
あなたが一日も早く誇り高き黄金の魔女として、そして無限の魔女として一人前になることを願っていますわ。
頑張ります。
やんちゃな先代と違い、あなたには無限の魔女にふさわしい落ち着きを期待していますね。
お師匠様、今は真面目な儀式中なんだから、そういうのはなしで頼むよ。
黄金の魔女の継承おめでとうございます。新しきベアトリーチェ様、私はロノウエと申します。黄金の魔女様にお使いを許されている72柱の悪魔でございます。
Christ, this is only episode 3. This is only episode 3. Fuck.
これより常におそばに控えております。何か不自由がございましたらいつでもお申し付けください。
ありがとう。
ロノウェは口は悪いが頼れる男だ。魔女としての新しき日々への戸惑いはその男に相談すれば晴れるであろう。
そして先代ベアトリーチェ様、ようやくこうしてお会いできたのにこれ以上のお使いを許されずとても残念です。この1000年間とても楽しく過ごさせていただきました。深く感謝いたします。
You know what, guys? I guess I wasn't wrong. The person inside Ava was actually Beatrice all along. What the fuck?
新しき魔女の世話、どうかよろしく頼む。
はい。先代ベアトリーチェ様の最後のご命令、このロノウへしかと聞き届けました。
感謝しなさいよ。あんたの魔女継承の推薦人にサインしてあげたんだからね。つまり私がサインしなかったらあんたは魔女になれなかったってわけだから、少しは感謝なさいよね。
こちらは絶対の魔女ラムダ・デルタ。そなたの無限の魔女継承には元老院の魔女の推薦が必要なの。
Damn, there's just 7.
ラムダ・デルタ卿はそなたを推薦され後見人となってください。
どうも。ちょっとベアと、この子感謝が足りないわ。やっぱ推薦やめる。
推薦人は子供の使いじゃないでしょう。サインしたならきっちり責任取りなさい。
ラムダ・デルタ卿は絶対の魔女でもあられる。絶対の魔女で運命を強固にする絶対の運命を好まれる。そなたの今日までの努力をとても気に入り高く評価してくだされたのだ。
まあ不遇の少女時代と報われない努力にね、ちょっとだけ同情しただけなんだから。
Of course you can sympathize with that, of course.
別にかわいそうだからとか思ったわけじゃないわよ。うぬぼれないでよね。つーんだ。
私から見ればあなたの継承はまあ奇跡というよりは偶然ね。私が推薦するのをお
Yeah, makes sense for Delta would recommend her since she worked so hard for it and, you know, fought against all the odds. Yeah, it'll make a lot of sense.
こちらはベルンカステル教。とても気難しい御人でな。だがこうして参列し祝福してくれただけでも行法というものよ。
1000年ぶりの珍しいイベントだから来ただけ。
美味しいお酒も出るそうだし。
We're just gotta get drunk all the time, huh?
新しきベアトリーチェ様、ぜひ私たちにもご挨拶させてください。
どうもはじめまして。
The seven sisters of Bridge were gathered in the water. The eldest sister was Bridge except for the name.
こやつらはわらわに使いし家具。継承祝いにそなたに使わせ。そなたに黄金の魔女を継承した後、自らの復活の儀式を執り行ってもらわねばならない。
Oh.
その儀式に煉獄の七姉妹たちは欠かせぬ役割を果たす。
Oh. Okay. So it doesn't stop the resurrection ceremony, huh?
役には立つ。手足とするがよい。
Well, shit.
常にベアトリーチェ様のおそばに。何事もお命じください。必ずや遂行してご覧に入れます。
Well then, we have a new Beatrice. Even after that, many nobles and minions visited and offered words of congratulation for the new witch. As she responded to them confusedly, she felt as though she was growing lightheaded due to a lack of oxygen. I mean, who would? She couldn't tell if this was something real or unreal, but there was just one thing she could understand. The feeling of achievement of being permitted to call herself the Golden Witch. That one was a truth she could definitely understand. Fuck if I know, man.
もちろん鵜呑みにするつもりはねえが一体どういう意味なんだ。エヴァおばさんが新しいベアトリーチェに魔女になっちまったっていうのか。そんなバカな。
わらわも驚いておる。まさかあの碑文を解く者が現れるとは。しかしそういうルール。わらわはそれにのっとり黄金の魔女の座と我が名を引き継がねばならぬ。
驚かれるには値しますまい。お嬢様はもとよりそういうルールを手紙に記されて公示されております。
I mean, yeah, I guess. I wasn't really that surprised, but still.
エヴァ様がそれを最初に成し遂げた、それだけのことでございます。
ワルギリア、いるか。
はい、おりますとも。
この茶番が意味するところは何だ。おかしな魔女たちが次々と現れる描写はあいつのざれ言だとしても、これじゃまるでエヴァおばさんが魔女になっちまったみたいじゃないか。
落ち着いて。黄金の魔女という称号が継承され、あるいは以後自称するだけに過ぎません。この継承式はそれをあの子の解釈で演出したものに過ぎないに違いない。同じ手に何度もかからないで。
そうだ。この盛大な式典は全てまやかしだ。
But what the hell does it mean?
だがエヴァおばさんが碑文の謎を解いたことまでは事実。そしてそれは同時に後ろ宮家の家督を受け継いだことも指す。そして10トンの黄金を得たということは、エヴァおばさんが黄金の魔女を自称してもいいということなのか。
Yeah.
くそ、相変わらずややこしいことをしやがって。
やれやれ、無粋なる人間には式典の総合さを介することもできぬか。まあよ、空気を読めぬのが人間というもの。
Oh, shut up, Vito.
そなたを哀れには思うが、責めはせぬぞ。
くそ、かわいそうな人を見るような目で見やがって。 だがとりあえず確認をする必要はある。それは若返ったエヴァおばさんみたいな分身、つまり新しいベアトリーチェとかいうやつの定義についてだ。あれは何なんだ？
I mean, it's what we've seen before. It's a younger version. It's a part of someone that becomes a witch, as we've seen a couple of times throughout this series.
わらわがそれを語ろうとどうせそなたは魔法は信じぬ魔女は信じぬの一点張りである。だからわらわから説明することは特にない。そなたが思う通りに信じればよい。
俺が思う通りだと？じゃあどう解釈すりゃいいんだ？
後ろ宮エヴァの内面的別存在の視覚化、と今は捉えていただき差し支えないかと思いますよ。
もちろん鵜呑みにはできませんが、今はそう理解するのが妥当でしょう。
つまりエヴァおばさんも彼女も同じ人物だと理解すべきなんだな。くそ、なんだか気持ち悪い展開になったぜ。
そういうわけでこれよりベアトリーチェはわらわの名ではないぞ。後ろ宮エヴァに引き継いだからな。というわけでわらわは名なしだ。バトラー、何かわらわに適当なふさわしき名はないものか。そなたの推薦を受けるぞ。何か上品で気品あふれて、できればちょっぴりキュートな名前はないものか。
お前なんかベアトのまんまで十分だぜ。
Yeah, Beato is good.
ベアトとベアトリーチェで十分区別つくだろ。
Yeah, even though we're already confused. Now we have wait, 4 versions of Beatrice now? We have the, previous one, Virgeria. Now we have the human version. We have this Beatrice. Now we have Ava Beatrice. It's fucking Kingdom Hearts all over again, I'm telling you. Fucking Xehanort, Zora.
ベアトのままか。違和感はないが、なぜだかつまらん。
紅茶の温度と女心はいつの時代も難しゅうございます。
バトラ君、とにかく以後は冷静に。この子がベアトリーチェだった時に比べれば、現在の彼女は後ろ宮エヴァと判別がつくだけ私たちに状況は有利です。
だからこそかえって気に入らねえんだがな。何を考えてるんだベアトのやつめ。
Here's the thing, we have to deal with this new Beatrice, even though we're just getting used to the other Beatrice, we're getting to her tricks, her stuff. We have a new Beatrice, which is going to be bad for us. Over there, the witches formed a long line to bless on Ava, who had the figure of her younger days and who now possessed the name Beatrice. It was like a witch's coronation. The countless gold butterflies flapped their wings, directing this fantastical gold sparkle in space. They were all praising her. As I stared from the distance, I looked at the newly born Beatrice, who had a slightly embarrassed smile on her face. Her expression, which had been lost and confused at first, seemed to be full of the happiness that she was finally starting to recognize. That expression didn't look at all like someone laughing insanely while standing before the gold. It was just the innocence of a person basking in their own joy. As a person who denied the existence of witches, I couldn't view this witch accessions and with a joyful expression to accept her. However, when I looked at that innocent smile, I felt like I wanted to offer my blessings just for that moment. It's always beautiful when strong efforts bear fruits and are rewarded. Aunt Ava had always yearned to succeed the headship, who had worked hard since her youth about the word, and to spectacularly taking hold of the chance given to her by the widow of the epitaph that finally gained that position. How divine is the smile of a person whose childhood dreams have been granted. I definitely won't accept witches. But Battleward put his hands together, making a small sound. Quack, quack. It didn't reach her ears, but it did bless her.
おめでとうよ、エヴァおばさん。
You spectacularly solved the riddle of the epitaph before anyone else. It's your victory by the 18 points. I won't accept all that about the Golden Witch and so on, but I will accept you as the new head of the usual Mirror family, and I'll celebrate that sincere one. As though urged on by Battleward's applause, Vito also applauded. It was a slightly odd scene. Battleward and Vito, who opposed each other, were standing side by side and applauding the same person.
魔女に拍手してるわけじゃねえぞ。エヴァおばさんのこれまでの努力に拍手してんだぞ。
It is nice that Ava finally succeeded.
わらわもだぞ。あの碑文を見事に解いたエヴァに対し、率直に祝福の拍手を送っている。
お前と一緒に拍手してるってのが気に入らねえが、ま、今は気にしねえことにするぜ。たまにゃお前と一緒に拍手しても罰は当たんねえか。
たまにはおつね。しかし拍手って楽しいな。成し遂げたのはわらわではなくエヴァであるというのに、なぜかこっちまで嬉しくなってきよる。
祝福するってことはその喜びを共感する、共有するって意味だからな。
ではこのわけもなく嬉しい気持ちはそなたとも共有できているというわけだ。互いを屈服させようとする敵同士でありながら、これはキーな
ま、今だけは休戦で手を叩こうじゃねえか。
Vito laughed beneficially, going around and applauding even louder, as though eagerly trying not to lose the battle as she clapped. Aww. Battleward went along with her and clapped even louder. What he did, as though some ceremony had ended, everyone applauded and highly praised the reborn Beatrice. It was just as though Battleward's and Vito's applause had been the final thing needed for his succession. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. The new witch. Alright. I feel like this is a good stopping point. So we have a new witch within Ava. Or part of Ava. Now the question is, what is this new Beatrice going to do? That's the question. Now that she has succeeded the Ushiro Mira, she's finally the head of the family. She has become something more, a witch, you could say. What will she do with this newfound power? That's the only thing I'm worried about, you know. Because Ava still has that bit of resentment towards, especially with Klaus and Rudolph. She still has a bit of hate in her heart. So, I'm happy for her, but at the same time, hesitant and a bit worried. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Umineko. If you did, hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, hit the like button when I tell me something. Put that in comments below. Check out Discord server we're hanging out in, or my Twitch, check description below. And yeah, this has been Voidlego. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!